Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 15th day of May, which is the first day of Sivan. Yes, it's Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh, I don't know what exact time you're hearing this, but let's be specific. Rosh Chodesh Sivan begins Monday night and goes through all day on Tuesday. This Rosh Chodesh, of course, marks the time that the Jews were right up at Har Sinai, and very amazing things happen to them for each one of these days as it leads up to the holiday of Shavuos. And so a lot of people won't be saying Tachanun during this period right up to Shavuos. Some people go beyond by about another 6 days after Shavuos of no Tachanun, because it was festive even after Shavuos was over, because then they would still be bringing the sacrifices related to the holiday of Shavuos. Okay, but more things for you to know. If you're going to be one of those people staying up Shavuos night, spending your time appropriately learning Torah all night, you're going to have some halachic considerations in the morning, and they are. Usually when you wake up in the morning, you're eligible to say all the brachos of the morning. You have that feeling when you stretch in the morning, or are each one of the details for which you praise God. The feeling of stretching, the feeling of opening your eyes and seeing, etc. All those things feel so wonderful that we express and joy and bless God for giving us the ability to be able to do all those things on the mornings that we wake up. Now, Shavuos night, if you stay up all night, then you're not eligible to say most of those brachos because you don't have that new feeling of waking up. You've been up all night. So you can't say the brachos of the morning, that early first beginning part of davening. But what all shuls do is they get someone who stayed up all night, I'm sorry, who slept in the middle of the night while you were staying up, and that person, as long as he slept a half hour or more, then he can be saying those brachos for everybody in the shul. Everybody in the shul just listens quietly and answers amen, and then it's fulfilled as if you have said the brachos yourself, because answering amen to a bracha is like saying the bracha yourself. So make certain, if you did stay up all night, to be at shul at the beginning of davening when one person who slept half hour or more will recite brachos for everybody who's in the shul. More details for you on that, and they are certain brachos here and there are attached, and it's not appropriate to say amen at the end of them. Like, for example, the bracha of Hamavir Shena Me'enoi Usnuma Me'afapai. That's directly attached to the paragraph of Vihi Ratzon that's right after it. So you don't say Amen after that bracha part, as you might know. You don't say Amen to that every morning when you hear the brachos of the morning. So beware of that. Also, the brachos on Torah, they're like a threesome, and we don't say all of Amen to all those parts until they're all over. So watch for that, and they'll kind of signal to you, don't say Amen, wait till the end of this bracha. A lot of people won't be saying Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo in the middle of those brachas on Shavuos morning, because you want to be able to clearly hear the entire bracha, and that's much better going to happen if you don't say Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo in the middle of that bracha. And if you had your tzitzis on all night under your clothing, so you can't make a fresh bracha on them in the morning because you didn't put them on. So the appropriate thing to do is to wait until you see some man putting talis will make a bracha on his talis. That bracha will cover for his talis and for your tzitzis, and you answer amen, and you're covered. That's the gist of what you have to know for brachos in the morning on Shavuos morning.